Hi folks, hope you all doing well. Happy Friday. Thanks for joining us. Welcome back to Parsha Wine Pairing here at Kosherwine.com with me and David. How you doing, David?
I'm doing well, and thanks for sticking with us. I know it took a couple of tries
Sorry
this
for the
week.
technical difficulties there.
We're trying some new things, but we're going back to the old tricks.
Yeah. So anyways, folks, remember to use the code Parsha7 to get 7% off on all the Parsha wines featured here at Kosherwine.com. Remember to like and share this video, tell your friends about it so we can all drink wine and talk about Torah together. And
don't forget, the mixed case. So we have the Parsha and wine pairing mixed case up for Sefer Shemos, the book of Exodus, which will have all the wines that you'll need for the upcoming 12 weeks or so, or 11 weeks. And order that case now, get it in, follow along with us, 7% off that case using the code Parsha7. And we'll talk about...
It'll make each and every Shabbos more special than it already is in the next 12 weeks.
Yep.
So please go ahead, get that case going. All right, let's talk about the Parsha.
Let's talk about the Parsha. Let me also text someone while we're talking.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, Jared, tell me, what's this week's Parsha?
This week's Parsha is Veyechei. Do you know what Veyechei means?
It's about life.
Yeah, life. So this week's Parsha is about the life of Yaakov, Jacob, the forefather, which is ironic because actually Jacob dies in this Parsha. But it's about the life of Jacob when he went down to Egypt to be reunited with Joseph. And Jacob is about to die, so he gives all his sons a blessing. In this Parsha, all of his 12 sons who are going to become progenitors of the 12 tribes of Israel, of the Jewish people. Mm-hmm. And so one very important piece in this, which Jews use now for blessing their children on Friday night, is that Jacob blesses Joseph's sons Manasseh and Ephraim, or Manasseh and Ephraim, who were Joseph's sons when he went down to Egypt. And so there have been now 3 generations from Abraham to Isaac to Jacob, and then Joseph, his son, and then Joseph's sons, who are Ephraim and Manasseh. And he gives some other cool blessings too to Judah. He says that Judah's eyes will be so red from drinking lots of wine. I don't know if you call that. So I think that's self-fulfilling prophecy, maybe. But anyways, so the important thing here, or the main thing I want to talk about and pair it with, is the blessing of Joseph's sons. Mm-hmm. So follow me along here. So Abraham was born in what year?
1848.
1848 on the Hebrew calendar. Mm-hmm. And then we have Abraham, first generation, Yitzhak, second generation, Jacob, third generation, Joseph, fourth generation, and then Manasseh and Ephraim become the 5th generation of from Abraham to the Hebrew people. So we have, tying into that Parsha there, what's a good wine for that?
1848,
5th generation.
Wow.
Just
boom.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Nailed it right there. So, folks, 1848, 5th generation Cab Franc, which is from Israel, from Jerusalem, Yerushalayim. I believe it started in the Old City. And so, I'm very excited to try this. I don't think I've tried a lot of 1848 ever. But let's go ahead and give it a whirl.
And Ari's saying that we should know his name's Ari Yehuda, but his name is actually Ari Yehuda Leib.
Oh, are you?
So he's got all the line stuff going on.
Yep, and I think his eyes are very red from lots of wine.
And he's in the right industry here.
Yeah.
All right, so nice tying in there to the Parsha. I like it a lot. And I know Ari would love to be here drinking this wine, even though he really likes Cab Franc from the Loire Valley. This is from Israel, but we'll go ahead and see what this tastes like.
All right. So right up front, folks, I get lots of notes of tobacco, a lot of pepper, very peppery, and then a little bit of licorice, faint, and then a little bit of dark cocoa, and it's got a really long finish, man, after it's done. And, oh look, it says too here, everything that I've said so far.
What a coincidence.
So, tobacco, but folks, very nice wine, very full-bodied. This has been aged for 14 months. In oak barrels, and it gives it on a scale of 1 to 10 for full-bodiedness, gives it a 8. So, pretty full-bodied. And what about you, David? What's your impression?
Yeah, I'm definitely getting some of that pepper. I'm getting some green notes as well. Bell pepper. Nice tannins. Acid is all right. It's this is a 2014.
2014.
So this is not going to be your long-term aging wine, but it's definitely it's got some time, a little bit of time. Nice wine. It's got its Israeli flavor, so it's not like your Chinon or some of the other Cab Francs that we have. I'm trying to think if we have any Cab Francs aside from France, outside of Israel. Is there a California?
Hagafen, I think maybe.
Hagafen Cab Franc, yeah. Is that, yeah, I haven't had that in a while. So, get some of the fruit. Did you get the toasted notes? The toasted nuts?
A little bit of toasted, a little bit of chestnuts.
You got that?
So very good. And this winery, by the way, makes a couple other great wines. They make a Cabernet, and then what else do they have? And we have a Cab, which is called the second generation.
Yeah, they have a white. They have some different wines. And
I wish they'd make more. They need to expand. But 1848 does a good job. I like Cab Franc. It's good stuff. This is food friendly too, like a lot of wines we talk about here. Go great with grilled meats and other fare.
All right, and what do we have for next week, Jared?
For next week, we are starting a whole new book.
New
Chazak, Mani Chazek.
Oh, that's right.
All right. We're going to be starting the book of Shemot. And we're going to have the Joseph Zakon Exodus. I wonder why. We're going to have the Exodus. This is a red blend from California. We'll talk more about it next week, though, so get your hands on this now. Get your hands on the whole case, actually. But so the Exodus we'll have next week,
nice.
And you'll have to like stay tuned. I know it's hard to leave in suspense, but yeah, and great singing too, W.
Yeah. Listen.
So yeah,
I've always been told not to quit my day job, and I've taken that advice seriously, but it hasn't stopped me from singing.
Oh well. There you go. And so, folks, a great way to end the first book of the Torah, Veyechei, with this 1848 Generation 5 Cab Franc. Very good stuff. If you guys have had it before, let us know what your impressions are of it in the comments section below. And hopefully this was a good choice. All right, so...
Live from Kosherwine.com. Wishing you a good Shabbos. Don't forget to purchase that case so you have it next week. Follow along for the following 11 weeks.
Yep.
And it's a good time. It's good drinks.
Yeah, now on. All right, folks, Shabbat Shalom. And for those celebrating, I wish them, some of our customers a Merry Christmas.
All right.
All right, good Shabbos.
Shalom.